where it was a constitutional matter. PDP constitution allows that I take over the reins of power. PDP constitution allows that. In the absence of chairman, Desmond Akawo has since resigned. Aaron Chukwuemeka emerged. Now that Aaron Chukwuemeka is no longer there, I'm the next person by hierarchy, by PDP succession plan to take over.
So was this development as a result of the judgment from the courts?
It's as a result of the judgment of the court. Because we went to court to challenge the caretaker committee first and foremost, and the congresses that produced them. We are subsidy. We went to court to challenge that.
Well, this is what he said. He said that in fact, I just let us listen to him. If you could use your headphones. This is what he said in response to that particular judgment.
We were not sued, but they got judgment. Who represented them on that suit, we were not aware. And if that judgment was executory, where they will execute is the National Secretariat, where they got people who represented them. But as I speak, we are not involved in that court judgment. We followed the due processes, we sold forms, and we were screened. And the panel that came to conduct this election came from the National Party Secretariat, and we were duly elected and sworn in. So we don't have problem in PDP. PDP is under my leadership, and let no man put us under to it.
Until you heard him then, these reasons.
It's laughable. Very, very laughable. We went to court against the People's Democratic Party. People's Democratic Party is the party in that suit. Not Aaron Chukwuemeka. Aaron Chukwuemeka was a product of the congresses, which we went to court against. We have properly served the National Party of the court's judgment, and they have acknowledged it. The National Party has also gone ahead to issue a statement through the National Publicity Secretary.
But he said the national leadership of the party were monitored. In fact, precisely and they monitored the Congress that was held.
It's not about monitoring. It's about contravening, disobedience to court order. The court says PDP do not conduct congresses in Rivers State, but PDP goes ahead to conduct congresses. And the court today has said the congresses you conducted because you disobeyed court order is a nullity. It's null and void. That is the position of the law as we speak today.
So where is this?
It's not about Aaron. It's not about anybody. It's about People's Democratic Party.
So where is you said the public secretary of the national leadership have put out a statement. So
yes,
where is their position in all of this? Because if they knew
the national body of the party have received the judgment of the Rivers State High Court, nullifying the chairmanship of Aaron Chukwuemeka and co at the state level, the AGSCO and the WARDESCO. They have acknowledged it. We have served them, they have acknowledged it. And they have issued a statement through the National Publicity Secretary, Debo, acknowledging the emergence of the new PDP State Caretaker Committee. They have acknowledged that.
So what's the...
We are with the party.
So what is the situation at the Secretariat and with the police? Was that as a result of what has happened, and perhaps who called for the police occupying the Secretariat?
You see, by tradition, we are supposed to take over the party Secretariat yesterday. But you know, these people, they enjoy impunity. They enjoy... I don't want to comment so much on the position of the police in this matter. At this particular time.
We have to understand it.
Because
if the police are there, somebody must have called them.
We were supposed to go and take over the party secretariat yesterday, but the police said, please, for XYZ reason, do not go.
What reasons did
we
they
have
give?
taken over the place to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order.
Oh, I need to understand this. At what point did the police get that information to come and occupy the place? Was it that... because
I informed the police that I was going to take over the place. And the police said, please, maintain peace. You have maintained peace. And because we are peace-loving citizens, we are law-abiding citizens, we don't take laws into our hands. We obey the police.
So in other words, it's safe to say that the police are occupying that secretariat.
The police has occupied the police because we told them we want to take over. And they say, please, hold on. And we are holding on to that.
All right. We have a short commercial coming. There's still plenty to talk about. And I'm sure when we open the phone lines, there are many that would have questions and other opinions to share with regards to this. Please do well to join the conversation live on Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. Drop your comments and questions. We'll be taking all of them. We have now, the acting chairman of the PDP in Rivers State. He was the vice chairman of the PDP Rivers West. Now acting chairman.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.
Ewhor is with me in the studio. As it stands, he is the acting chairman of the PDP in Rivers State. We're all aware that, Aaron Chukwuemeka, who was the chairman of the party following the Congress that was held at that time, is still saying that he is firmly in charge. Well, this has brought us to a situation where Rivers people are asking for peace. My guest had said they were to take over the secretariat, if not for the police saying, you've been maintaining peace, keep it that way, let things calm down. And that's the reason why we have the police at the secretariat at the moment. On Facebook, a lot of people already are sending in messages. Linus Philip Baba says Robinson strikes is blunt at arrival. The police should ensure that the court judgment sacking Mr. Aaron be fully enforced and not take side as many would imagine. This is Gosoka. I will not advise this station to take out time and outline. Okay, I will also advise to outline all the challenges Nigerians are facing under the APC-led federal government, the human rights abuses, counter-protests against protests, and the rigging of the just concluded governorship election in Edo State. Well, I don't think there's any evidence that has come out from any of the authorized organizations or agencies or associations to say that, well, there was. But word on the street has it that the election had plenty of errors in Edo State and Ondo State. That's the most we can say. Produce the CTC and let's see the orders of courts. Is there any court order that you should take over the leadership of the party? Your claims are dead on arrival. Libog, Viga, Kisi, Karikbo. Well, my guest, I think that's the first thing I also had asked him, and he was trying to explain the PDP constitution with regards to who should man the affairs of leadership of the party according to the provisions of the constitution. And if you can go over it again, so perhaps Kariko on Facebook understand, because he's saying, was it a court order that brought you, produced the court order? Which court order said you should take over the leadership of the party?
No. It's not a court order that produced me. I was the vice chairman Rivers West, and I've offered explanation here. The PDP constitution have a succession plan. In the absence of the state chairman is the deputy chairman. In the absence of the deputy chairman is the vice chairman Rivers West. For those that are familiar with PDP constitution. For those that are not familiar, this is the position of the PDP.
So the moment you mount that saddle of chairman, you forfeit your position as Rivers West vice chairman.
It's automatic. I'm no longer the Rivers West vice chairman. I'm now the PDP acting chairman Rivers State, because the chairman, Desmond Akawo, has long resigned. Aaron Chukwuemeka went into a congress that was barred by a court order, and the court has said it's a nullity. You are no longer there. There is no vacancy, no vacuum. I'm the next person in the order of succession
according to the constitution. All right.
By PDP constitution.
All right, then. Let's go to the phone lines. We'll take a few questions. We'll come back to my guest in the studio. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0002. Numbers that you can call. We are live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We are also live on YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. So any of these platforms, wherever you are in the world, you can listen to us, no exceptions. I'll take some of the messages here. This one from Joshua Upong says, now let the game begin. Congratulations to Robinson Ewhor. Also, Francis says he's watching live from Enugu State. Good morning. Keep up the good work. He says, on WhatsApp, it is 0809-030-6416. That is the WhatsApp number. I'll be taking some of those messages on WhatsApp as well. Let me look at what we have here. I'm sure you have contributions and questions to ask. All right. Tango Ability says, top of the morning, APC State Party Chairman Obiakpo, PDP State Party Chairman Obiakpo, now. Does it mean that there is no capable person in other local governments or the state that can handle the position? I think in the case of this one, from the explanation of my guest, if I'm correct, because it was not elective, you might not be able to say the situation of things that led to the office he was occupying has given him the opportunity now to be acting in the capacity that he's acting now. So maybe if going forward the PDP now wants to conduct an election to have a chairman, then we now might look at this zoning thing that you're bringing up now. Oh, thank God ability. I'm pretty sure that should answer that. This one says, this rascality must stop. Congratulations to the new acting chairman of the state PDP. We are behind you. There's hope now. We are happy to follow your leadership. Sir Ken. This one says, good morning. Please, Wike supporters should stop mentioning Amechi's name in all this political wrangling in the states. Another message says, good morning. Ewhor should stop deceiving himself. For me, he's an impostor. Sylvester from Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter. Sylvester, let's go to the phone lines. Chima, good morning from Ada George.
Good morning, Andrew.
All right, straight to the question or straight to your point?
Yes, Andrew, my point is I am surprised that PDP is having this kind of problem. Some of us who are in this state here, we know that PDP is River State is predominantly PDP, and on the norms on how PDP do their thing is whoever becomes the governor automatically becomes leader of the PDP. Right from Odili down to Amechi, that led to the event of Amechi leaving PDP are them. So what is wrong if the current governor becomes the leader of PDP in River State? Is it because somebody does not want to be under somebody? That is the reason why all these things is coming out. So I must commend the current chairman right now that are taking over. Let them do their job thoroughly. Like he has said, issue of anti-party activity that some of his members got involved in, let them look into it. So it's a welcome development. River State must move forward irrespective of who is involved. Thank you.
Mufasa from NTA Road, good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning. Yeah, quick one, let me congratulate the chairman of PDP. You see, Andrew, the moment Ewhor, and his group, the moment they started doing the Renewed Hope family and all of that, that was when I knew that they understand that they've completely lost it. And for God to have it, the court pronouncement came, and Honorable Robinson Ewhor, rightfully do what is necessary and it did the needful. But when the police said they have barricaded the secretariat, I'm aware that Aaron and his group were granted access to that secretariat yesterday. And so far, so good. The acting chairman who's in your studio and his group, they've been very peaceful. So I really do not understand why that would have been allowed to happen. So I want to find out from your guests, did the police, did they explain to you people why they allowed Chukwuemeka Aaron and his group access to the secretariat when ordinarily, following the court pronouncement, they don't have such authority to do so? So do you have any hope or, confidence in the police to be neutral in this particular matter?
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ewhor. If you can respond to this before we take another call. Yes, the police had said that the secretariat is occupied by them, it's barricaded, but then the question is, where did the leadership of Aaron speak from? They were at the secretariat. Were they?
No, they were at the secretariat.
So they were allowed access into the secretariat?
Exactly.
So then, what does that then? How he's asking how you interpret this with regards to the police position?
Before I go into the question, let me give you a scenario. In the Bible, we have the story of a child that two women lay claims to, and the issue came before King Solomon. The woman that owns the child asked the king, please allow the child to live. The other lady that doesn't own the child say, divide the child. Solomon, in his wisdom, knew who owns the child. In the state today, we know who is the leader of the party in the state. We know who wants to perpetrate crisis in the state today. But the leader of the party in the state says, please allow the child to survive. It's only a matter of time. The child will know who is the real mother. We are the owners of the state. We are the governor of the state. It is our responsibility, it is our duty to maintain peace in this state. Those that cannot lay claim to anything in this state are those that want to perpetrate crisis in this state. I said earlier that I don't want to comment on the role of police. We know the role of police.
But they've asked you this question.
No, I'm going ahead to answer it.
Yes.
We all know the role of police. When we wanted to conduct local government election here, you know the role of the police. But we went ahead and conducted the election. Today, we want to take over a party based on the court ruling. The police says, hold on, we have held on. We will take over the party at the appropriate time. Impunity must come to an end one day. You know, they have so abused the court that if a judgment comes out in their name today, people see it as tissue paper. They have so abused the police that citizens no longer have confidence in the police. That today citizens resort to self-help. But as a government, as a party that is law abiding, we will not resort to self-help. Right. Let the police continue to aid them. But the impunity must come to an end one day.
All right. In Bori, Letambari, good morning.
Hey, man, good morning.
Welcome.
Keeping me so much. Good morning to the resource person. If the level of political brutality in this state is getting out of hand, to me, I'm getting tired with this whole thing that is going on between PDP themselves. How will you go and uproot a matter that has been overtaken by an event? It is not that this matter has been in Supreme Court waiting for judgment or final judgment to be given. A matter that has already, the PDP chairman has already emerged for how many months today? And day before yesterday or 2 days ago, you are going to get a judgment from a high court to stir up another matter in River State again. To me, I'm not really contented with this whole thing. When we are supposed to move forward is when we are moving backward. Is it because some people have money to go to court and obtain court order or get judgment? Is it what is causing all this? What is the point of this coming up now? In fact, I'm really disappointed with our leadership, so-called political leadership in River State. Good morning.
All right, Magnus in Mount 3. Good morning. We lost the call from Magnus. Okay, let's quickly hear JJ, and then we'll come to my guest to respond. JJ, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yes, let me greet the authentic acting chairman of the PDP in the state. Andrew, if you recall, when Ayu was the chairman of the PDP at the national, and he resigned, you remember, they didn't do any other election. Constitutionally, Damago took over immediately. And that's what has happened now. So I don't know what they are crying for. So by that judgment, it means that the Congress are nothing hold, and Chukwuemeka, and his group didn't even exist in the first place. So what is wrong in the rightful person taking over? After all, when they said bring in all the people that are the member of ESCO, they didn't obey. They did their own at the end of the day, thinking that impunities are in forever. But thank God for the judiciary is always there to do justice, and that has been done. So the police don't bar them from taking over the place. Just because you're quiet, not means you're not going to use water salon. It's not making any sense to me. Pusika said, I know why I'm walking gently, not because I don't know how to run. So please, thank you very much.
All right, JJ, thank you. Just before we take more calls, this judgment, how did it come about? Because somebody's questioning now, Letambari, saying, events have overtaken it.
No. Event can never overtake any event. We are in a society that is guided by the rule of law.
So at what time was this matter instituted?
When we served that our tenure, the party said, allow those that have served out their tenure to continue as caretaker for 3 months. Aaron Chukwuemeka and co, led by the FCT minister, changed the list. This was the genesis. We approached the court. Thereafter, the party said, go and conduct congresses. The court says, look, we have issues before us. Hold on Do not conduct congresses.
So
in the state.
the court, the position of the court with regards to not conducting congresses came way before.
Way before. Court gave order earlier. Do not conduct congress. They went ahead and conducted congresses. Today, the court has given the final verdict.
Now, so you mean what we're saying is this final verdict, this matter after that first judgment was disobeyed.
That one was an order.
Was an order?
It was
so
an order.
Who went to court again now?
No. We were already in court. We went to court. The party went to court. We went to their school. We went to court. Not that somebody went to court on our behalf. If you check the court list, you see Feed in court. William Ferrosika, Vice Chairman Rivers West and South East. They are there alongside other members who went to court. Nobody went to court for us. But by the way, this is not the first time the court is removing a chairman. In 2013-2014, Chief G. Ewhor was the PDP chairman in Rivers State here. The FCT minister now, Yeso Wiki, went to court with Goran Felix Oboa, who didn't contest election. The court removed Chief G. Ewhor and Goran took over. What are they enjoying today at the national level? The court removed Ayu, Iyocha Ayu, as national chairman. And Damagu took over. Is it not what they're enjoying today? What is strange with what is happening now? The court says, Aaron Chukwuemeka, you are a product of illegality. It cannot stand. This is a society guided by the rule of law. Because you are a product of illegality, step aside. The court has said so, and the judgment stands.
All right. We would come to your first point of action now that you are in acting capacity. Let's take a few more calls. We'll start with Susie in Uniport. Susie, good morning.
Good morning, my in-law in the studio.
Thank you, my in-law.
Ewhor.
Happy New Year, my in-law.
Well, the same to you, sir. Well, I just baffled with the whole process and all of this and all of that. I want to say that if an order was obtained, which is a fact, by the PDP, by the governors group during 2023 congresses, before the Congress of PDP in Rivers State.
2024.
And another order came from the federal, mandating the PDP to actually conduct this Congress. And the Congress was duly held. And Aaron Chukwuemeka emerged. To this extent, which of the court are we supposed to believe or obey? Now,
brother, thank you very much. Before you go further, a high court cannot sit on appeal to under high court. High court, Port Harcourt, and Federal High Court, Abuja, they are court of
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, just go ahead.
Then you got a judgment from Rivers State High Court. And that court, that matter, are you aware that the matter has already been appealed? Are you also aware that Aaron Chukwuemeka's led ESCO also obtained a judgment from a federal high court that is still standing till now? And then why are you now worried about police maintaining law and order in the state secretary? Why the government of Rivers State, whom you are serving, is crying and hue that there is a problem and that they are labeling Rivers State to be the most violent state? Because an NGO came up there yesterday and said that Rivers State is the most violent state. Does it not bother you that this whole thing is also putting the state in a bad light, where even a professional who came to work for some guy farm was killed because of violence? Is all this not going to be raising eyebrows to that extent? It surprises me that we can do all of this. Thank you very much.
All right, Susie, thank you. But just to correct one thing, please, the expatriate was not killed. I think he died. So there are two different things. When you say killed, it meant some people killed him. There was an accident. The police gave is still investigating, but there was an accident that led to his death. All right, just to correct that. Do you want to say anything about?
No. I just have to say something about it because he seemed not to understand the situation. First and foremost, a federal high court and a state high court, they are court of coordinate jurisdiction. There is no way federal high court and state high court can sit on appeal to a judgment of the order. As far as I'm concerned, the state high court gave an order. They went ahead because of their nature of impunity to get a piece of paper from Abuja. So that one is by the way. Who is the real troublemaker in this state, in this country? We all know. By our actions, by our deeds, we know who is the real troublemaker. The real troublemaker is the man that just spoke now. When you know that in the state, that Nigeria is a union. River State is one of the federating units, a union. That the state has a government. That the state have a governor, we have a judiciary, we have a legislature, etc. And you are busy because you believe that the police can protect you forever. I cannot. I have said it in several fora that the establishment will disappoint them.
So now
they establish, they are the real troublemaker in this state. How can one man hold on to two parties, PDP, APC? Even the Bible says no. The Bible rejects it.
But the APC,
that no man can serve two gods.
The APC will say that.
What is the position of Tony Okocha today? APC, yes or wicked. What is the position of Ewhor Chukwuemeka, PDP, yes or wicked?
But
serving two gods. They are the real troublemakers in this state.
Tony Okocha would not agree to that. I mean,
but I'm saying that is the fact.
But the party
whether
also
he
has
agrees
not said
or not
that.
is the fact.
All right.
It's the truth.
Let's quickly see if we can get Cookie Gam from Rumolumeni. Keep it short, and then Dakuku. We have to wrap up. Cookie Gam.
Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
Andrew, good morning. Chairman, good morning.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Andrew, take it to anywhere. Take it to bank. Ewhor is the PDP chairman. And he ruled before our Congress is contested. Those that cry power should know that we have any rural in River State, where one man will not hold River State to ransom for this number of years. River State is safe in the hand of Governor like Pomara. Nobody can take it. Whatever God has ordained, nobody can bring him down. God has ordained this state under like Pomara. So this chairman now will come to salvage PDP from the dungeon. The Pomero, America, and UK has kept up for the past years. PDP is not in favor. So I want to tell the chairman, carry me along in PDP. Chairman, hold the rally in Elephant Stadium or Greta. Bring all PDP members in River State.
Do so.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear Dakuku quickly, and then we'll get. Oh, we lost the call from Dakuku already. All right, Honorable. Now talk to us. What's your next line of action now that you are?
Thank you very much. Like I said in my press conference yesterday, my ESCO have come to stay. We are the PDP executive of the state. This is not the first time the court is removing a chairman and another chairman emerge. In 2013-2014, the court removed Chief G.U. Ake as PDP chairman and go round. Felix Obua emerged and served. Today, what is in today at the national level of PDP is that the court removed Ayu and Damagun is there. So what has happened is not strange. But going forward, I have assured PDP members in River State that we are prepared to heal the wounds. The wounds that Ewhor Chukwuemeka and co. inflicted on party members. They have mortgaged our party.
Does that mean you would not be trying to mend fences and bring back, try to get everybody to work together?
We must look at justice first. We must look at justice. In the next few days, I'm going to put up a disciplinary committee to look at activities of party members. Those that did anti-party in 2023 election till date. Those that are found wanting will be appropriately dealt with. Those that deserve to be sacked will sack them from the party. Those that deserve suspension will be suspended from the party. I will call on our party members. If you are a PDP member, remain PDP member. Don't have one leg in PDP. Don't have one leg in APC.
This question would then be: what about those who left and joined the APP and for the?
We will also embark on membership drive. We will drive for membership. First, we will unite the party. Have robust consultation with stakeholders. Our loyalty is to the leader of the party at the state, who is the governor. Our loyalty is to the party, PDP, not stranger. We will unite the party. We will embark on membership drive. We will heal the wounds.
So in other words, you try to woo back those people who are joining the APP? Is that what?
No, we will. It's democracy. The game is about number. We talk to them. We speak to them. But first and foremost, we will restore hope within the PDP. We must restore hope within the PDP. Because Ewhor Chukwuemeka and co. have so made the party hopeless. We are here to restore hope. We are here to heal the wound. We are here to ensure that the party is united. We prepare the party for future elections.
All right.
That is our goal.
This person says, congratulations to Nnamani Ewhor, who emerged acting chairman of the PDP, Lekwe from Bori. And then we'll see if we can take this one. Say, congratulations to chairman of the PDP in Rivers State, the acting chairman. Is it true that the NWC has approved this committee to take over affairs as announced by the publicity secretary? Is asking. This is Simon.
The publicity secretary is key in the affairs of the party. Whatever thing that comes from the publicity secretary is the true position of the party, because he is in a position to speak for the party.
This one says the PDP constitution allows the national VP of Rivers West to take over. So, Aaron Chukwuemeka should vacate the PDP secretariat. Ada Okien sent that message in. It's too much we can take. Gentlemen, thank you very much for all your contributions. And those of us who just listened, thank you as well. Thank you very much, Honorable, for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll take a commercial. Hello, Port Harcourt follows afterwards. Good morning.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.